Living in care is a challenge for many, especially at first. It takes time to get used to it. Long-term care is a mixed group of people, those with dementia, those who are very frail, and those who have very progressed diseases like Parkinson's and MS. Creating home for people is our ultimate goal, and it's really needed to help with our wellness both physically and emotionally.
I used to walk my dog right when this place was being built, not knowing that 15 years later I'd be in it, Retiring is a little bit like perhaps moving into a care center. It's a big change, I knew that I wouldn't be able to keep my house, which was just about 4 blocks from here. It was a split level. It's probably the worst type of house that a person on a wheelchair should have. So I had to sell it. It was difficult because the place was fairly close. I could drive there in my wheelchair and see the lawn getting different color, it wasn't kept well. I had to say, it's not mine anymore. So you get to make friends here. I believe that socializing in a place like this is essential. If you're not prepared to tell people about your life and just how you're feeling, I can see people that are down and out. And so I just go in there and start talking, what did you used to do? And I found out they were a teacher. One fellow here was a pastor. And before you know it, they're telling you stories. When the residents feel like family, then you know you're in the right place. And people are not hard to get along with. You just got to open up to them a little bit, and you'll find they'll reciprocate. If you take that social out, if a person feels isolated, better than everyone or less than everyone, they're not going to be comfortable, and they start giving up, in a place where you have MS, Parkinson's, and dementia, it's kind of difficult to really talk about the future. So I don't think you talk about the future, you talk about, good morning, how are you doing today? Fine. Have a good day. It's short term.
CapitalCare Foundation funds physio equipment, overhead lifts, family visiting rooms, gardens, and most importantly, a whole lot of quality of life programming to help people feel purpose. Painting, wheelchair ballet, yoga, music, and art are what our residents enjoy. Socializing and having meaningful activity is crucial to well-being, and that's where the foundation comes in. We take over where government funding ends.
The nurses, the caregivers, even the service staff, the health services, always consider it. Like you'll hear the words very often said, this is family. People you never knew all of a sudden become friends. I love the people.
We can't do our work without the support of our community. People who know us, people who have experienced our centers and the caring that happens there. People like you.